Ciao a tutti, hi everyone. This is in Italian. I don't think you care about my channel anymore, but I still greet the few Italian subscribers. Come stai? Come va la vita? How is your life going? Um, il tempo ad Istanbul. Bene. Eh, purtroppo, purtroppo c'è molto sole. Unfortunately, it's too sunny. And anyway, I was just going to make a live about stories and people and languages. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested. Hello, where are you from? Um, Usually when I make live videos, few people comment, and it's usually about some insults, you know. Yeah, really, it's the free opportunity. You can, you know, go at me, you know, say something. I don't even know who you are, or I haven't seen your face. So, you know, you can write any mean comments. This is the way about people, you know. It's so easy when your face is, you know, not visible, that, you know, you can write any types of comments. It's very typical of people. Anyway, so I was going to talk about stories and people, and I don't know if you are interested in just in Malaysia. I haven't had much chance to talk to locals that much because, first of all, when you are somewhere, you are about to see some sights. When you locals, it's about necessary questions. You know, you need to ask where something is in case you don't know where you are heading exactly, or you are confused. And yeah, they were polite, although sometimes they were staring at me, or I don't know, it was just that they were staring at me or they were staring to the person next to me. That we looked weird somehow, you know, like we weren't the typical British or other tourists, you know. I'm so envious of the British tourists. Do you know why? Because of the accent they have. You know, Dua Lipa's accent, she is very lucky to have that accent. But I don't have that. So I live in a non-English speaking country, which sucks. Anyway, in Malaysia, the locals were speaking English well, although the accent I had difficulty understanding. You know, it was not something that I was adjusted to. Like at first, I was struggling to understand what they were saying. Um, and the other thing, yeah, didn't have much chance to talk to them because everybody was, you know, busy or something. Like it was just few, you know, people that, you know, we could ask some basic questions, necessary questions. um and at one restaurant, it was funny. I wasn't the one who made the remarks, you know. I'm not the type of person who likes to make remarks. It was, hello, where are you from? I don't believe anybody is my fan at all. I think you guys hate me so much. I don't know for what reason. What have I done to you? Tell me one example when I took your money or anything from you. No example. You cannot give me any example. Anyway, let's return to the story. So, it was not me who made the remarks. So we were at the restaurant and we were about to pay, and there was a lady at the cashier, and yeah, I was just, you know, waiting that my husband went in, you know, to use cash to pay. Well, I paid for the trip, but anyway, he was just, you know, using the cash. Ringgit is the local currency. Anyway, and the price was like 26.50 ringgit for the meal and stuff. And yeah, he gave 51.50. And the cashier lady was like, why do you give me, like 51.50, like not 50, like a rounded number? And my husband has already counted that she should give back 25 ringgit. And I wasn't thinking of that. I was just standing there. I was tired because I was doing the translation from English into Turkish, whenever needed, because he doesn't speak English. So anyway, I was just standing there, and he has already calculated the change that the cashier needs to give us back. And the lady was looking at the money, and she entered the cash register, and like took some time, and oh yeah, 25 ringgit she should give back. And she was looking at us like in a surprised way, especially to my husband, like, how could you count it like so quickly or something? And I was just, and my husband went on, the locals are not good at maths. I wasn't saying this remark, I don't want to insult anyone, because I'm terrible at maths. I hate mathematics. Numbers, I do hate them. I'm not good at them at all. Anyway, so he made this remark, and I was just thinking, well, I mean, in that heat, okay, inside the shopping mall, it was, cool, air conditioned, okay, but outside, it was insanely hot. It was like supposedly 34 Celsius degrees, but it was 42 Celsius degrees, humid heat. It was like awful. When you go outside and walk on the street, like sweat pouring. If you are not used to such climate, sweat is pouring on your face. It's awful. I'm like, that's the part I really hated about the trip. That the times when we had to be outside, it was just painful. Like I felt disgusted from myself. Because yeah, I hate summer. I hate the heat. When I sweat, I really hate it. I was like, oh, I want to have a shower. I want the evening time. I want to go back to the accommodation and have shower. I'm like, it was so awful in that sense. I really didn't like that. So the the good part was that the locals could speak English, but the weather was too hot and humid for me. I don't like it. I don't know, tropical climate, it's not really my type of thing. And it was just insane. This temperature 42 or 46 Celsius degrees is too much. And humidity, like and I saw, and the roads, outside the roads, yeah, the locals said to us, oh, there's so much traffic here. I was translating, his words from Turkish into English. You don't know what traffic means in Istanbul. It's way worse every single day. Istanbul is way worse. And they were just surprised, like, oh, really? Yeah, most of the few locals that we have seen, most of them haven't been to Istanbul, but one of them, there was a lady, I think, well, she said she was local, but she seemed like from Indian descent. And yeah, she was just saying she has been to Istanbul, and she went to the Grand Bazaar and bought gold and stuff like that. Wow. Like, and then she said she's doing some trade, with gold. Wow. We were surprised. Huh. Because we are poor compared to the lady, like we were just average, nobodies, Anyway. And she said she loved, Turkish food, and, especially dessert, baklava. Well, if you ask me, okay, sorry, there's something happened. I got a call. Oh, sorry, I have to go.